Hello and welcome to another edition of CityTalk. My name is Tim Shaw. I'm the Government Affairs Director here at the Pacific West Association of Realtors. We're honored today to have the Mayor of Westminster joining us, Mayor Tri Ta. Mayor Ta, welcome and thank you so much for being here.
I'm so honored to be here, and thank you for having me in your program.
Of course. So I think when many people think of Westminster, they probably think of a community of immigrants, and of course you yourself are personally an immigrant. So why don't you tell everybody a little bit about your story in coming to the United States?
Yes, I came to this country in 1992. At the time I was 19 years old, and after I came here, I went to college, and at the beginning I want to study computer science because I want to be a computer scientist that will earn a degree in science. But I guess that for the first year I didn't do well in math or physics. After I changed my major from computer science to political science, everything went smoothly, so I got a degree in political science in 1997 after 4.5 years living here. And after that, I continued for my master program in international relations. And during that time, I got involved with the community. Many members in the community, they came to me and they convinced me to run for Westminster City Council. And I did. And then I make that for the first time running for office. And 4 years after that, I ran for my city council re-election. And I make it again. And more than 4 years ago, the mayor at the time, she decided not to run for her re-election. So I ran, and I became the first Vietnamese-American elected mayor in the U.S. more than 4 years ago. Yeah.
Wow, wonderful.
Yeah.
So I mean, you mentioned being Vietnamese. So when I think people probably know in Westminster, you have the whole Little Saigon community. And what is the population? How does that break down ethnically? Probably about 50% Vietnamese.
Our city, yes, you are absolutely correct. We, I think about 50% of Vietnamese make up the population of 92,000. And we have many restaurants, really many shopping centers. And I think that every year I realize that we have more tourists visit our city, especially in holiday season. Like many other people from other states, from other country, they love to visit the city of Westminster. I think because of the food, because of the culture, our city, we're really diverse, and basically we welcome everyone. We welcome everyone, and I think that we have a really good community, and I'm really proud of that.
Well, fantastic. It's like touring the whole world right here in Orange County. You got a slice of the whole world. That's great.
Yeah.
I know Westminster made a lot of news in the last election. There was a sales tax measure on the ballot, and the voters had an opportunity to say yes or no to a sales tax in the city. So what happened with that? How did that turn out?
Yes, for last election, we let the voter to decide the future of our city, and the vote and then the voters in Westminster, they decide that they want to continue to maintain policing services, public safety services, as well as many other good services for our senior and for the young people. That's why they passed that measure. So I think that our city, we're going to have a good future, but my principle in the government that we continue to look into the area to make sure that we need to control our spending, because I am fiscally conservative. So I just want to make sure that any surplus that we have, I'm going to put that in the reserve. That is my principle, because right now, you understand the issue of pension. It happens everywhere at a city level, at a state level. So my principle for the next 2 years that I will work with my college to make sure that we enrich more money in the reserve, to make sure that in the future we will have a really healthy reserve. So something happen after that, we don't have to stress out. Yeah.
Right. Now, is there a message you would like to share with realtors who are going to be watching this? What would be your message to people who are realtors or interested in the real estate market?
I think Westminster is a really good, outstanding community. We have a good police department, and when I mention the police department, I think that that's one of the key elements in any city, because the police department that they provide public safety, and we continue to make sure that we have more officers to patrol on the street, because when we have officers patrol on the street, when we have a good police department, the price of the house continue to go up and have a really good value for the homeowner. And my city, I believe that continue to grow, and the housing market, I think that continue to grow. So I think that I expect that this year or maybe next year, more people, they continue to invest and buy home in the city of Westminster, because Westminster is a really nice city. Westminster, we have a nice community, and we really we welcome everyone. I welcome everyone. So I believe that the housing market in the city Westminster continue to grow in the year to come.
Wonderful. Well, Mayor Tri Ta, we thank you and commend you for all your great work in the city of Westminster. Once again, my name is Tim Shaw, the Government Affairs Director here at the Pacific West Association of Realtors. We will see you next time.